Welcome back. It is 6:45 now on Daybreak, and the U.S. Navy will celebrate its 250th birthday on Monday. And this morning, we are celebrating a local Navy hero from World War II.
Yeah, a Navy hero who came home to become a winemaking pioneer. This morning, the unknown story of the oldest estate winery in New York State, Johnson Estate in Westfield. Like a fine wine, this Chautauqua County landmark has improved with age.
And this is what the house looked like back then.
The property itself is loaded with history. The house, built in 1822 by a land surveyor for the Holland Land Company named William Peacock. In 1908, the Johnson family comes into the picture. Frederick Johnson, an English orphan who immigrated to Canada, then found his way to Cornell University, bought the estate and planted fruit trees and conquered grapes. He built an apple cold storage building and then built a family. His son, Frederick Spencer, grew up on the farm and followed in Dad's footsteps to Cornell, and then World War II called.
So he goes off to Pensacola, becomes a torpedo bomber pilot, out to the fleet in 1943 with the 2nd Yorktown, wins a Distinguished Flying Cross for sinking a destroyer on Veterans Day 1944 off the Philippines.
The war hero ultimately graduated from Cornell and went to work overseas for Nelson Rockefeller's agricultural companies. But soon enough, he was called back to the farm and became a pioneer.
1961, my grandfather, my father's father, dies. And so father leaves that, comes back here, and turns the apple cold storage building into a winery.
A pioneer of winemaking. He became the first farmer in Western New York to plant French wine grapes in a region dominated at the time by juice grapes. Current winemaker Jeffrey Murphy says the region is perfect for wine.
Combination of, natural irrigation, natural air movement, and the lake provides us with this giant heat sink so our grapes can ripen fully.
In 2010, Frederick Johnson Jr. returned home and became the third generation.
So now we have 13 varieties, and we make over 45 wines from those varieties of grapes.
He and his wife Jennifer now oversee the oldest continuously operating estate winery in New York State. And now the Johnson name collects medals of a different kind.
We consider ourselves stewards. We are the third generation, but we appreciate we won't be here forever. And so we're stewards of this place, trying to make it a little better each day. And I laughingly say being outside here is nature therapy.
Yeah, it sure is. Well, the Johnsons are working toward trying to obtain historic landmark status for the house and the property, but it was designated a century farm in 2018 by the New York State Agricultural Society, so it has been recognized.
Yeah, really fascinating story and a good excuse to drink local.
Exactly right. It's like, wow, another reason to go have a glass of wine, right?
Exactly, as if we need one, right?